As I get started, let me just warn everyone the details I have are extremely graphic, also very preliminary of what we know and what we believe happened here this evening. This monster that we encountered tonight isn't just responsible for injuring our deputy, he's also the subject who killed his own mother and father. Now, how did we get here this evening? A little after 11 p.m. this evening, we get a frantic 911 call from a mother who tells our dispatcher that her son just shot his father, her husband. During the exchange of communication, this dispatcher can hear more gunfire in the background. Our deputies get here within 3 minutes. As they arrive on scene, they do a great job of taking a tactical position to get ready to encounter this person who's supposed to be armed. As they're getting in position, as they're helping some residents and the neighbors get out of the way of any type of harm's way and remove them from their homes, they encounter the mother, the complainant who called us. She is in the front yard. As they start dialogue with the mother telling her, hey, walk towards us, they see our suspect. They see our bad guy. Our bad guy at this time walks up behind the mom and shoots his own mother in the back of the head. At that time, he decides to exchange gunfire with our deputy sheriffs. We know at least 5 of our deputies had returned fire. During this exchange of gunfire, one of our deputies gets shot in the lower extremities. Deputies do a great job. Their training kicks in. They start rendering aid. They remove the deputy from this dangerous position and place where he was exchanging gunfire, get him out of the line of sight of our bad guy, and immediately start life-saving measures by applying our tourniquet on his leg so he doesn't bleed out. He is rushed to St. Joseph, Maine, where he is in stable condition at this time. During the exchange of gunfire, our bad guy goes down, but he crawls back inside the house. At this time, becomes a barricaded subject. With any type of barricade subject, we activate our SWAT team and our negotiators. They arrive on scene. We instruct them to go inside because we don't know, is the father dead? Has the suspect died as a result of his injuries? We don't know. So not only do we have to capture this bad guy to make sure he's not able to harm another human being, we also have to get in there to perform life-saving measures. So we send our robot in. The front door, we're able to make entry, send the robot in. Unfortunately, the first person we encounter on the ground is the father. The father had succumbed to his injuries as a result of the violent manner in which his son took his life, shot his own father. So at this point, the robot can't get in the house any further. We tell the SWAT team to go in, clear the house. They make contact with our suspect in one of the other rooms in the house. He is also, it appears, succumbed to his injuries when he made the choice to exchange gunfire with our deputy sheriffs. Since 2021, we've had at least 10 calls for service at this residence. The son lived with his mother and father. He is 19 years of age. And during the 10 calls for service, the 2 calls for service that are the predominant calls for service are mental health calls for service with our 19-year-old suspect and violence that he has inflicted against his own mother and father. Our suspect is Christos Alexander. Again, he is 19 years of age, and he has died here this evening, again, because he made the choice to get in a gunfight with our deputy sheriffs after killing his own mother and father. The deputy who was injured here tonight is Deputy Shane Magoo. He is 26 years of age. He has been with the sheriff's office since 2022, and again, he is in stable condition at this time. As we get ready and as people start to wake up this morning celebrating the Father's Day holiday with their mothers and fathers, I want to ask all of you to keep the deputies who were here this evening in their prayers. As you can imagine, being in a gunfight is extremely traumatic. Being in a gunfight and seeing one of your brothers go down as a result of the gunfire from the bad guy and have to give him life-saving and provide life-saving measures with him, you could imagine the trauma that these 5 deputies and responding deputies, again, along with the amazing men and women with fire rescue who came out and again continued these life-saving measures and rushed our deputy to the hospital to make sure that he left here with his life this evening.